Kitty boy. What? That doesn't make any sense. All right, man. I have some very disappointing news to announce, man. For those who don't know, Scarlet Reaper is Scarlet is somewhat of a. Oh my God, you gotta love people. But yeah, Scarlet Reaper is a former moderator and also a prominent figure in the entire MrTLexify situation. Like directly connected almost. I'm saying has been mentioned by both parties, Ren and MrTLexify. King of the Lex Defenders. You know what I'm saying he has been exposed for some very heinous acts, and he has also admitted to them. Dr. Disrespect, Dr. Scarlet Reaper. Here is his story.
Really, I desperately want to find this shit. So it's driving me insane. It's like a brain worm. Okay, so where is it? Okay, so there's this one.
When it rains, it
Cat and VR trauma.
Is it this one? Oh fuck!
Scarlet Reaper is a Hello Kitty boy.
Oh my god, yes it is.
That's gonna be the title of this video. Scarlet Reaper is a Hello Kitty girl. Oh god.
Okay. So this is the Call of Duty team that were fighting Medica.
Autism. Wow.
Yep. To freaking calling people autistic and retarded.
Okay.
They say Medicare always
as well.
Ross, listen to this, dude. They say Medicare always wins. Yet, what is this? Are we winning? Is Medicare losing?
This is unrelated.
Ross,
I think.
better yet, they're like the normies.
I think this is unrelated. So hold on.
Nuclear Gamer. Holy shit! It's come around again. Time is a flat circle. Is it? Right. Fuck. Where is it? Is it this one? Right. We're gonna listen to this.
All right,
story.
there we go.
We're gonna listen to this story. Okay.
Now here goes Scarlet Reaper.
I don't know what I did.
This is his
to
cat and
deserve
VR
this,
trauma.
but it must have been something really fucked up.
Are you staying? I'll stay so the door can stay.
The following features disturbing content which involves experiences with reverse predators, abuse, traumatic experiences, and grief. If you wish to skip ahead to 1728. I don't.
So for those who don't know, this is the origin story of the whole reverse predator bullshit. So I don't like putting personal information about myself on the internet.
But he loves talking about everybody else's.
I mean,
Mind you, he don't even like showing his face. Crazy.
Okay, look,
He got a lot to hide.
this is the point where you go, hey, maybe I should shut the fuck up about this, because maybe what I'm about to say, well, the words that are going to come out of my mouth are going to sound completely insane. Kumo, I knew this would be good, bro. So good.
Let's be real here. But there was a time where I met somebody, and they lied about their
I'm
age
so much
to
meaner
me.
than Diesel.
And now they
Sound like Lex. See, like he's more comfortable talking about this story because he watched Lex story. He's seen Lex get so much support. So now he think he gonna get just as much support as Lex because Lex pinned his comment and all that. I'm telling you, bro, he gave him an ego boost, bro. Lex swindled you, bro. What y'all did is illegal. I'm telling you, Scarlet Reaper gonna be like, yo, I did the same thing that Lex did though. Like this is exactly in comparison to Lex story. Yeah, and it's fucking illegal.
tried to get a little bit freaky with me at that time. Now I had to push her away.
I had to push her away. That's not what you say. You say try to get free with me. Nah, bro. Talk about it. Talk about how this is a VR chat girlfriend, though. This is worse than having a Roblox girlfriend, bro, or a Minecraft girlfriend, bro. Like, you have a VR chat girlfriend? Yeah, you was really trying to, like, VR, bro. Like, over your... like, imagine you walk in right into the living room and your man's just sitting here. What is VR girlfriend? What? No way. Yo, for one, Scarlett, how was your internet even good enough for that, bro? I thought your internet was terrible.
For many various reasons. Number one,
Yeah,
I
he
was going
definitely
through a
knew.
rough time. Recently, I lost a person that meant a lot to me at that time. I also lost a friend who happened to cheat on his girlfriend with another girl, which, by the way, that's
That sound like you got a bad circle around you. Like what? What? You ain't talk your man's out. You probably knew about him cheating on his girl and everything, bro. That's what you not telling us.
going to be a story time for another time. And I also lost my cat at that time.
Fuck your
So,
cat.
of course,
Fuck
I
your
was
cat.
grieving and I felt
Fuck
pretty
your
much
cat.
terrible.
Sound like you insecure and you soft. You ain't got. You're not a man. Man up. Man up. You ain't supposed to cry. Man up. Man up. How about that? How about that? This how you like to. This how you like to talk to people, right? Fuck your cat, nigga. Bruno in the pack, he gone. Ain't no coming back. He gone. Now what? Weak ass cat.
Terrible. So she tried to take advantage of by trying to rape me, but of course, thankfully I
What?
managed to leave the whole fucking thing. And of course,
Well, you're not even gonna explain how. Like, what do you mean she tried to? Like, what do you mean? How?
tried to distance myself from the whole situation. And
But here you are telling this story. Like you just couldn't wait for somebody to say something about this. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like you just couldn't wait to talk about this. That shit was eating at his heart. He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait. It was eating at his heart.
I felt better when I found that.
Now you might be thinking, Beckett, that's really fucked up. How can you laugh at somebody who was raped, nearly raped? How can you
On
how can
VR
you
chat.
laugh at this, Beckett?
On VR chat.
This happened in VR chat.
It's
This
serious,
happened
though.
in VR chat, guys.
It's serious though,
This
man.
isn't- This is.
This is
Would you like to
serious
see
though.
some of the VR chat? I don't think anyone's shown it yet. Give me a second. Let me get it for you. Let me get it for you. Let me go and get that. Oh no, I can't. Oh no, can I? Can I? Wait, hold on. Can I? I think I might be able to. I think I might be able to show you a clip of it.
Oh, he's doing something in the background. All right, hold on.
There we go.
Oh fuck my life.
Duck World, acknowledge me.
That's Scarlet Reaper. What the fuck? This is
This your pro gaming, bro. This is GTA. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's a normal thing to do. That's a normal thing to do with the time. Oh, I saw some older ones. Where the fuck are they now? Okay. That's the VR chat. I swear there were more. Has he taken them down since I
who
started?
knows?
I hope he has. That's funny if he has. Holy shit. Try incognito on Twitch. I can send you a clip. Yeah, send me a clip, Nelly. I need to get VR cat. I'm missing out on all the great. Jesus Christ, Kuma. True though.
Now about her lying about her age from her best friend. That's where I kind of found my breaking point, where I was just there like, okay, so she's a reverse predator then. But then that best friend also said, you're not the only one who she did this to. There's also multiple guys, including a 20-year-old who she actually met when she was 15. So obviously there are many things with this situation, where of course
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. It seems like there were a lot of adults talking to this minor, and apparently it's her fault. Like, fucking what?
They're taking advantage of it.
He's
Crazy.
shown that he's the type to remove anything that might make him look bad. I mean, angry veteran. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You're wrong because he'd just delete the channel. None of this makes him look good.
He did delete the
Not
channel.
a single thing in this.
He did delete the
makes
channel.
him
He
look
deleted his YouTube
sane or
channel.
Normal.
He deleted his
Makes him
YouTube channel.
Look fucking
do you mean?
completely crazy. So he made this video where he's basically going over all this shit, like calls me a Eugene with wild accusations, which again, all this shit, like calls me.
That's crazy. Scarlet, look at this. You try to defend yourself and wind up deleting that shit. Lex, what you gotta say about this? This is your number one supporter. These are the type of people defending you. These are the people that's defending you. What is this?
Me a Eugene with wild accusations, which again, if you're gonna call somebody a pedo, just call him a fucking pedo. Call him a nonce, call him a groomer, do that. Have some fucking balls about it. You know, and I know why people don't, because they'll get sued. And because this is a guy who calls lots of people
Sue me.
words like that.
Tell me
and
I'm
he,
lying.
you know, again, is part of a group that seems to be fine with harassing people. He's just kicked the wrong rock. So now we have somebody who's a perpetual victim who's finding out in real time what actual drama commentators will fucking do to you. Do you know? Oh, again, before we have any sympathy, this motherfucker reported Diesel's channel on Twitter. Because okay, and you might be saying, well, why would you go through Twitter, Beckett? Why would someone do that? Why not just flag the video? Because flagging videos will give people your name. It's a legal process. Like, you are engaging in a legal process. If somebody comes back to you and says, we have to start that legal process, you have to turn over information about yourself and your channel and why you have ownership of that.
And he's scared. That's crazy. He's scared of that.
That's why.
He's scared of that.
So he called out
Most
Diesel's
people are
channel
scared of that.
because he's, again, a fucking coward. Okay, cool. So this led to oh fucking hell, right? This led to an interview, basically. He also accused Xylee of being a criminal because he watched I believe it's the Van Luke or the Blossom coverage, which was badly reported. Because why would you do any real research, I guess? 5 from Safan. Are you telling us the guy who LARPs as a 36-year-old feminist got bamboozled by a girl who LARPs as someone of legal age? Oh no.
Exactly.
Yes, I am telling you that. Was it Blossom? Okay, sorry. Okay, so this led to one of. Well, I think this is a fucking great interview, actually.
About what I fucking post, I am not gonna apologize just because somebody told me, "Hey, remove this book of shit." Like,
The thing is, did you consider the consequences of your actions if you were unable to completely verify prior to posting something?
I'm trying
here's
to tell
the
you.
thing,
Asmic, very good job.
I'm
Very good
trying
job.
to tell you. I
here's the
think
thing. I post this fucking shit all the fucking time. Because here's
a lot of people that's like, you know what I'm saying, either dismissing certain stuff that is extremely serious or they're trying to defend stuff that is clear. I think those are the people that need to be investigated. And it's crazy because whenever I was having a speech about that, I never said any names. But Scarlet Reaper is a prime example. And he's somebody that was always in the back of my head. He always showed up on a different channel. There's a lot of stuff to be going on in these comment sections. And that's why I make a lot of remarks and nobody knows who I'm talking about. And nobody really wants to respond to that because then they'll be outing themselves. If Scarlet ever came around and really spoke about how he feel, you know what I'm saying? It was mostly because of the stuff that he didn't say and the times that he wasn't around that made me question him. I'm like, yeah, nah. That's what really made me. And I'm telling you, man. But for the majority of people, man, you see, the regulars is what, maybe 4 to 6 people. Those are the regulars that's around. But whenever it's more generic or it's more leaning the other way, between like 12 and 26 people, could be 30 or 40 people, depending on where they're watching from. I'm telling you, it's a little different, man. It's very different. And then you notice the viewers will be real high, and then I start going off into, you know what I mean, why that's wrong, and then they start leaving. Certain people stop commenting. Scarlett was always one of them people. So to say that I'm surprised, not necessarily, but at the same time, the fact that as soon as I like the whole reason why I even brought this up, with like while we're even watching this, because I was just like, yo, Run just got. I mean, just. You mean responding and all that? Did Scarlett not post? Like I haven't seen Scarlett post in a while. I thought he was trying to get monetized and stuff. Why ain't he posting? When I search up Scarlett name, this is what I found. Crazy work. Crazy work.
The thing too,
Yeah.
because even before Lex came out with his fucking evidence and whatnot, I did make a fucking video about him. Saying,
Does anybody else want to join and be like, hey?
Oh, I do want to apologize as well. There is something I'm sorry for. In his stream earlier, his stream was titled a bunch of random shit. We've all seen Twitch streams where it's like you just like shove everything in the title to try and grab someone's fucking attention. It also included subathon, so I'm sure that would have been really successful for you. And I'm sorry that you pussied out so you could come and watch my stream. As you can see, I mean, thank you for the content and the money. I appreciate it.
Crazy.
Oh, bro.
And that's all. That's
Hey,
all
you should
Scarlett
let Diesel
wanted to do.
speak.
That really burns because that's all Scarlett wanted to do. He just wanted to get monetized so he can buy some internet. The fact that you said thank you for the content and the money, that burns. A lot of people won't really care about that, but that burns Scarlett.
He's got 130 viewers on stream right now.
Oh, damn, wrong one. There we go. Here we go. So fucking distracted. My brain is melting from this. It's so dumb.
All right, here we go. You finally joined after I gave you an invite code. You didn't know you can actually make group chats?
I did
Wait.
know I could make group chats, but you know.
Why the fuck did you use it then?
How? I think this.
You see how entitled he is? Like, why would he? Scarlett just assumes everybody likes him and he's just somebody. The only person that thinks Scarlett is somebody is Scarlett. Scarlett is extremely egotistical. Ever since Lex gave him that little push, it's been all over. It's been all over for Scarlett, man. He didn't even get famous yet. That wasn't even 15 minutes of fame, bro. That wasn't even 15 minutes of fame. And he took that like it was everything. It's crazy. That's why I can't trust everybody, man. Don't trust these YouTubers. Don't trust these YouTubers. Don't trust these people, big or small. I do not discriminate. If I see wrong, I see wrong. I don't care if you ain't got no content. If you on a platform, you better be here for a good reason.
Guys,
Dangerous out
actually,
here.
like again, this is him coming in first opening gambit. Oh, so you didn't? You're an old man. You're an old man. He's all like old.
I'm about to check comments.
Do you not
Hold
know how
up.
to make a group chat? Do you not understand the complexities of technology? What? I'm supposed to get it to you. You have me blocked.
And it's
Again, he's
crazy.
like,
I know y'all remember Scarlett, bro. I know y'all remember Scarlett. That's the crazy thing. I know y'all remember him. I know y'all remember him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know none of them people. I just know who Scarlett is. I only know who Scarlett is. Exactly. It's disrespectful, right? Trying to tell you, this is what Scarlett be into, man. Trying to tell you, bro. The cat and VR trauma is very real.
Who co-conceived was? You blocked.
Yo, and I'm not going to delete that Scarlet Reaper video either, because one, my dog Elo was in there, and two, look at the difference between one, the two guests, because Elo was a guest and Scarlet was a guest. But then just look at how Scarlet speaks. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, we're all different races. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm of one descent, Elo is from another descent, and Scarlet is from another descent. You know what I'm saying? You can still see the clear difference in the mindset and the mentality and the way that, you know, the social standing is and all that. You can tell what Scarlet is used to being around, bro. And it's not, bro, it's not a good look.
You say you clearly knew I was doing this. Do you just not read? Like, no, they're talking about me. Blocked.
Dude,
crazy.
If your people are watching my stream, then I'm pretty sure they can get that invite code to you.
I know they said it to me. I was finishing up my conversation. I got it at 8:17.
Wishing you the best of luck.
Exactly.
All right,
Yeah.
let's fucking change this shit real quick.
As always. And mind you, he was defending. The dude was defending somebody, a large YouTuber that was already accused of some stuff like that. Now it wasn't weird at first because nobody. You mean none of that? It didn't seem real. You know what I'm saying first it was. You mean it was just back and forth between believing, not believing, believing, not believing. So now it's really split between. It's been too many changes to believe that he's innocent, and then there's oh, you see, I told you so from the beginning. I know it's been back and forth a lot, but I told you so. So it's like Scarlett is one of them people who's like the hopeful wishers. It's like, oh, I really hope he's innocent. I pray that he's innocent, instead of being like, dang, he might not be who I think he is. Scarlett is one of them type of people, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's very rare when them type of people come around, but I think maybe like 5 or 6, maybe like 9 or 10 max, and that's 10 is like 10 too many, because we ain't even have 100 people come through here. You know what I'm saying? The most we had is 20 people. So if like 10 people out of separate different 20 people, that might be 10% of the people that came through that was hoping that I was going to be over here wishful thinking, being on Lex side. And I get it. I used to do the free Mr. T and the free Lexify, you mean, free Lex streams and all that. But that was before I realized who he was. And it's like, dang, it was already kind of there, but he kind of confirmed it. You know what I'm saying? And Reagan's evidence, what little bit is there, it's enough. I'm sorry. But Scarlett, oh my God.
So, where do we go? In his chat for me to give to Diesel. Where we go? Oh, wow, all right.
It's just the irony,
So,
the hypocrisy.
obviously, you made quite the video. Obviously, I'm going through it right now, and there's quite a lot to go through, right? Okay, that
I forgot my water.
That a lot. Now, I want to hold a little competition in chat. I want to hold a little competition in chat to see how many old chats we have, but also how much some of you have been paying attention, because that doesn't just sound like Flamenco. It sounds like somebody else from a long time ago. It's exactly the same tone and exactly the same style. It's kind of fucking crazy. So let's bite one in the ass right now. And I'm sure you're going to try and change the subject of the conversation quite a bit, because this has moved on from the Lex stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you my point about the Lex stuff right now. Right? I think both of Lex and Ren are bad. I don't have any.
All right, so we can trust dude. This FPS Diesel. All right, he said both Lex and Ren are bad. So far, so good. That's all. That already got him like 100 dislikes. Anybody that say Lex is bad, yeah, it's GG's for him. It's GG's for him. So shout out to FPS Diesel. He got my vote for right now. He definitely got my vote. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I almost tripped over my dog twice. The thing is, I know if I trip over him, it's not going to hurt him. I'm gonna want to hurt myself and not trying to hurt him.
I think she's a psycho BPD girl. He's a bit of an understatement. I also think that Lex is a loser cuck who wants to go around and try and pick up bitches with his YouTube clout.
Even worse than that, you're putting it extremely lightly.
Like some rizzless loser. Okay, and that he's pathetic. All right, and I think trying to move it on to Noah J45, having cheated on his wife, is a cringe.
We've got good guesses, but none of you have got it yet.
Deflection, and it is a deflection because, frankly, if we're gonna get into it, the stuff with Lex is way more important than the stuff with Noah.
Yeah, and clearly we've already documented about the whole Lex shit. There's a lot of people who documented about that shit, myself included, Speedy, and a bunch of
How
other
the
people.
fuck did my name come up out of this shit?
Look, we can
How the
safely
fuck does
say,
my name
yes,
come up?
Lex is a fucking cuck. We already
Crazy.
fucking said this on one of my other streams. We already said this. And there's no denying that.
I'm saying that was
But to
back
call
then
him a
though.
fucking
I'm saying,
pedophile
like
is
you
a bit
said,
of a
back
fucking
then people
reach.
was
Did I
more.
call him a pedophile?
They said it's
I
a
said it was-
social thing. Back then, people was more social. Like I'm saying, people they actually knew people. It was safe to get to know somebody back then. Nowadays, people don't want you to get to know them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's crazy because this is actually normal. It's actually normal. This is actually normal. That's the reason why certain ages of consent is what it is. Because if people back then was getting married at 16, you know what I'm saying? Then obviously, if they 14, they're gonna be allowed to do something. And then if they was able to contain it for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 century, I mean not century, decades, you know what I'm saying? Then the law is not going to change. Usually laws don't really become more strict until the people make it a problem. So in certain areas, you know what I'm saying, even today, I don't look at certain things just based on the surface. It's like what is this really? Like, you know what I'm saying, it might look a little crazy, but it's like different folks, different strokes. Literally different folks, different strokes. So it's like I understand that. But when people start giving me a reason to question and doubt them, and I mean, I don't even know what part of Canada he from, man. I just always thought Canadians were supposed to be the nicest people on earth. Apparently, I mean, so many people done told me I'm wrong about that. So many people.
It was weird
No.
that he talked to like a 13-year-old. Like some fucking
Okay,
kid over
that would
Skype.
that would be pretty fucking weird. Don't get me wrong. That would be pretty fucking weird.
Uh-huh.
But was there anything sexual? No, because even
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Even role playing,
I'll help
is
you. It's
unacceptable.
somebody else. This won't help you at all. But it's
With
somebody
the
else who
intent of
accused
chasing
people
a
of being
relationship?
pedophiles. Interestingly, it's an interesting theme.
the girl fucking said nothing illegal happened.
He's like building an emotional rapport with a 13-year-old in Ireland. What the fuck are you talking about? That's weird. Dude's like 21.
They're from Ireland?
I believe they were from Ireland. Yeah. Somebody else can
I don't know if they're from Ireland, but this bit's weird. This bit's weird.
fact check me on that if they want.
Please fact check on that one. Because there's no way that a girl named Alexandra could
Right.
probably be.
It's
That's the thing. You see, that's denial. There's no way. That's denial. There's no way. There's no way. Why? How are you so sure, Mr. Scarlet Reaper? How are you so sure? How you so sure?
Ireland.
like with the
There is no way a girl named Alexandra is in
VR
Ireland.
chat go crazy.
Fucking what?
Right. What part are you from? He from VR. This is crazy, right?
Fucking what? A girl named Alexandra is in Ireland. Fucking what?
Crazy, right? Yeah. He don't even listen to what he be saying. I know. I don't know who the dude is reacting to this, but shout out to the Coke cast again. You know what I'm saying? We probably got some different views in a lot of areas, but I can see he at least paying attention to what's being said. Shout out to the Coke cast, man.
That is by far one of the weirdest things he has said. What? I don't understand. I don't understand. What do you mean? I've got Irish friends called Alexandra.
Talk about a weak defense. And mind you, Scarlett doesn't like Pure Softy's defense and her response. It's like, what? Her defense is better. Her original, her stream was a better defense than this. If you compare Pure Softy's very first stream to this stream, oh Lord, yeah, Pure Softy got it by a mile. Pure Softy privated her Twitter, and then it got deleted. But Scarlett done deleted his YouTube channel. Crazy work. He was chasing that. He was chasing the milestones.
This is over. What is one of the weirdest fucking comments? Power to him. I would have
Dude
been
named
stuck on
Carl
this for
born
like
in
10 minutes.
Japan.
Like,
Oh,
what the fuck do you
God.
mean? It would have ended.
I wonder
It
what
would
his
have
name
ended
is
the
in VR
conversation.
chat.
I paused when this happened. Okay. You've done a lot of guessing. None of you are gonna get it. So, I'm gonna show you. Jim had a fight with a furry.
I don't know what this
I'm not
is.
created.
What the? I don't know.
Are you secretly?
Is this has something to do with Scarlet?
Same-
Hold on. They're saying this is Scarlet?
Special to respond to you. Did not do this.
So they're saying, all right.
I'm not spamming you.
There is a reason
Jim had a fight with a furry.
you.
You're not a
And
sycophant. You just go around,
Stop
you know,
spamming
sucking
me for
Sargon's
just a
cock.
moment there.
I'm not spamming you.
There is a reason. There is a reason that I created this account specifically so that you could not do this to me. So could you stop, please?
Do what to you? Respond to you when you say stupid shit? Well, that's going to be difficult on the internet for you if you think special accounts exist where people aren't going to call you retarded for acting retarded.
I don't know what we watching right now, but shout out to whoever the fuck just said that. Word. Y'all know that's a big theme over here.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're.
It's this guy like has the same inflection. It's really weird. I just I don't know what it is. It's the same voice.
Hey man, it's his show. I'm just reacting right about now. Shout out to the Copecast. Let me see what the comments got to say
Dude, are
about
you
this.
secretly like Scarlet? Are you secretly?
Oh, are you just putting on Bolski? All right, yeah.
Sargon
Let him
Cumporn
know what's
Defender.
going on.
Time is a flat circle. I just. So oh my god, this obscure offshoot. That's why you haven't watched me. Like and subscribe.
Age gap,
Maybe
right?
Alex.
For the age gap between Lex and Ren, so like 2.5 years, right? It's ridiculous to turn around and then use that same age gap argument to argue that Ren is a pedophile with the other people.
Damn, I don't know who just said that, but he's spitting facts. Did
The
Diesel
fuck
just
are
say
you
that?
on about?
Who said
that's
that?
Okay.
I mean, that's literally hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying, you can't say one person did this, but the other person is innocent when they did the same thing.
So they're arguing about the age gap. I don't know enough about the TLexify drama to really get into this. I don't
Respectable.
care.
Respectable.
Oh, actually, no, I do know this. Like, they're both terrible fucking people because, like,
Yeah.
Ren accuses TLexify of meeting up with her at, like, Disney World and stuff when she's a minor, and then she also was dating a guy who was
Yeah,
a
that's a
minor, or,
fact,
like,
yeah.
17 or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's
2-year age
ridiculous.
gap.
A 2-year
Oh,
age
okay, well,
gap
thank you
between
for
Lex and
confirming
Ren.
that, Jake. So, essentially, a fucking high school style
Yeah, that's a
relationship
fact. No,
with a
but
2-year
apparently,
age gap?
hold
You
up.
don't mind
Here's the crazy thing. Hold up. Ren reported Mr. T-Lexify to the FBI. Ren reported Mr. T-Lexify to the FBI. Ren reported Mr. T-Lexify to the FBI. Reagan McNulty done reported Adrian Iwan Clister to the FBI, bro. To the Federal Bureau of Investigations. Yo. Yo, when something like this gets reported to the FBI, they have to investigate. Even if it's just a background investigation, when they see all of this, oh Lord, it's gonna become an international case. She about to get raided exactly. They about to catch a RICO charge. They about to catch a RICO behind this. And it's even worse when you realize they was all part of the Z House. They was having Diddy parties in California, bro. California do not play. They're gonna go crazy. It is crazy because if the Noah J456 situation hit the news, I'm almost positive this is gonna hit the news. There's no way this isn't. Oh my god, this is just the beginning. We're gonna be talking about this for like 2 years. Minimum.
Me, when he was 17 and she was 15, they were both minors at that time.
And it's crazy that Scarlett is trying to say that because Scarlett was 21 VR dating a 16-year-old chasing a romantic interest using VR chat as an instrument of crime. Trying to like, yo, Mama Max need to be like, this is a story that Mama Max will be making. This is a story that Mama Max will be making. Facts. Mama Max can come back if he be like, yo, Scarlet Reaper, he was a predator to use VR chat to pick up kids. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Oh my
And they
god.
both started dating when they were 18 and 16. If that were the case that he was a fucking pedophile,
I'm not saying that.
arrest every high school. Hey, no, I'm not. I know you're not saying that.
I don't know. I graduated high school when I was 17, buddy. So don't even say arrest every one of them. You see that? You see that? You see that? You see how he trying to associate everybody with him? Don't do that. Defend yourself. Stop trying to drag other people into it.
I'm just trying to use my like the fucking logic and whatnot that I said in one of my
That-
videos.
That's not logic though. That's not logic. Who told you that was logistical?
If he was considered a fucking pedophile, arrest every fucking high schooler then.
That's not true. That's horrible logic. That's not gonna hold up in court. If Lex said that in court, he's gonna go right to jail. He's going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
This is your opening gambit. Why would you turn up? Why would you turn up? I mean, like, fair play to him. He's learned not to like. At least he was like, no, I don't think I'll go on cope and see. Last time I jumped on a stream, it didn't go well for me. Maybe I'll have a little rest. Maybe I'll take a little time to my selfie self.
Because I'm pretty sure there are seniors who dated a fucking junior.
Yes, they got down and dirty when she was 16. Proven. Matter of fact, her original video got taken down because she posted videos and pictures of them when they were together and she was 16. There's still footage of them together in her newest video when they were 16. Oh my god, it's nasty work. That's like, yo, there is actual footage of Lex being a criminal. There's actual footage. It's not compromising, it's not incriminating, it's actual proof. Like, it's not even evidence. Like, evidence is usually circumstantial or empirical. No, this is beyond damning, like beyond a reasonable doubt. I am more than positive that Lex has committed multiple crimes just in the state of America. Mind you, he's not even American. Yo, Ryan. I don't know if you know who Scarlet Reaper is, but a former subscriber, a former moderator, and the leader of MrTLexify Defenders just got exposed. For being 21 years old and VR dating a 16-year-old. Crazy. Matter of fact, Ryan, if you was here the other day, which I think you were, there was somebody in the chat named Commander. I forgot. It's something Commander something. That's Scarlet Reaper third account. You know what I'm saying? Just YouTube account. Scarlet has so many different YouTube accounts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always question something, but this, I crazy. Let's get back to the video. Hold up, because he's getting interrogated right now.
You know, you can't deny that.
Okay, so
you
then,
have seen it.
So then the question is, why is when Regan does it, why is she in the wrong then?
Exactly, because they both did the same thing. You see, I don't even know who video this is. Oh no, FPS Diesel. Whoever FPS Diesel is, shout out to him. Copecast, shout out to you, man.
If it's not an issue when Lex does it.
And the thing is, this didn't even get recommended to me. I didn't even go looking for this. I stumbled across this.
What do you mean? Like, when Reagan does it is a fucking issue? Of course it's.
You see? He doesn't even understand the question. He just hates women. Scarlet Reaper hates women. He says he's a feminist, but he hates women.
Is a fucking issue. We're talking about a 21-year-old trying to hook up with a 17-year-old.
She was 20 at the time.
Don't you think that's a little bit cuckoo? Because I'm pretty sure when somebody's
okay, so she was 20 and he was 17. Lex was 19 and she was 15, 16. Excuse me? 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 Scarlet Reaper. This is the reason why. This is exactly why I'm saying he's the leader of the Lex Defenders. Because any Lex Defender is going to sound exactly like this. Mind you, this is handpicked by MrTLexify. MrTLexify handpicked Scarlet Reaper. He handpicked Scarlet Reaper to represent him. Scarlet Reaper is MrTLexify's lawyer. He's representing him right now.
He's 18, all right, and somebody's 16. They're still pretty much in fucking school. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
A senior
so
and
if
a
you if you
Hell
senior
no.
and a
Hell
junior.
no. Hell no. That's the
Lex-
crazy
Lex-
thing. Here's the crazy thing. Let me tell you something about Ren. Reagan actually had a lot of permissible evidence, as in the stuff that she said can be used in court. You can't cease and desist that. That can be used in court. That can be used as criminal evidence. And no, she was 20. She was 20. She was 20 and she was hanging around the 17-year-old. The 17-year-old parents took her out to family outings and everything. You know what I'm saying? They done took her out and everything. They was chilling. And Lex claimed a lot. Lex claimed he had a cease and desist. Lex claimed that she had that he had a lawyer, and then we found out who the lawyer is. But Reagan didn't call the FBI. She filed an actual complaint via the the internet. But it was just the cyber harassment department. It's not like the, you know what I'm saying, it's literally a website where you file a complaint. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, this is a little bit inaccurate what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? But however, the stuff that they're saying, that's just like saying you could say this about Lex too, because if Lex said all this, then he wouldn't have been able to make videos. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be able to talk about none of this either. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like I'm saying, it's literally the same thing. Whatever you're saying about Ren, you have to apply that to Lex. Because they literally did the same thing. It's literally the same exact thing. They're gonna go to court for the same thing. The only difference is Lex is not American. Lex is Canadian. That's an international court. Oh, all right. Well then, all right, all right. But no, yeah, all right. So basically, all right. So let me respond to it like I was going to, like I thought you said. So yeah, no. What Ren did was she did contact the FBI. It wasn't like phone call. It was she contacted them. However, when it's just a complaint and it's not a charge, you're not. That's the reason why they have background investigations. When you file a complaint, when you file a report, then they have to they have to conduct the background investigation. However, if there isn't enough to be pinned, then that's where it gets taken to the media because the victim feels as though her voice isn't being heard enough. Mind you, she mentioned that. So if she feels like, oh man, I'm not being heard, the FBI is taking too long, they got to do their background investigation. I consulted a lawyer and he said this, he told me this, so I feel like this is going to be okay. Whole time, it's not, right? She may or may not have a legal right to talk about certain things. Like the fake ID, she had no legal right to expose that. Lex's bank statements, she had no legal right to expose that. His personal emails, the ones that she received, she's allowed to post, but the ones that's specifically his, not allowed. Text messages, personal text messages, she's not allowed to post any of that on the internet. Therefore, all of the empirical and circumstantial evidence may not be able to be used in court. However, her statements definitely can be. They're permissible. There was nothing in the background besides blurred photos. The blurred photos are definitely permissible because it would count as softcore underage, you know, the abbreviation. You know what I'm saying? The two-letter word or the two-letter abbreviation, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. Yeah, it is that deep. Now, mind you, Scarlett knowing all of this, he was in these streams when we was having these very same conversations. Scarlet Reaper was in here going tooth and nail, not trying to hear nothing about nothing unless it was either somebody bashing Ren or explaining how Lex could possibly be innocent. And now here's him getting exposed and I mean basically trying to defend himself. It's crazy. And it all started from what? The Smith Plays making his video. Because on Twitter, it was just on Twitter. It didn't make it to YouTube until TSP. And now we here.
Lex and
it's on Twitch
Ren
too.
had a
It's on Twitch,
conversation that they
Twitter,
didn't wanna
YouTube, it's
publicly
everywhere.
talk about the relationship until Ren was of age.
Mhm.
Wouldn't that make it that Lex is aware that the age gap between the relationship could cause some unnecessary or difficult conversations to come up?
Well, let's be real here. The age gap, maybe, but he didn't actually consider that because if anything, okay, we already used this. It's a high school style relationship.
No, it's not. Lex is 19 years old. He already graduated. You can't say that. But the fact that he said, look how he started.
Real here. The age gap, maybe, but he didn't actually consider that.
You didn't consider somebody's age. One, he's projecting here because Scarlett did the same thing. He didn't consider that somebody was lying about their age. Lex actually knew. Lex actually knew Ren's age. He did. He knew that. He knew that 15 was, quote, too young for him. But 16, he was right at that. He was right at that. Now, as far as Ren, Ren was very appreciative of that. Y'all seen the screenshots, and I really don't want to show them.
Because if anything, okay, we already used this. It's a high school style relationship. It ain't nothing more than just a simple fucking high school style relationship.
That's a
Like
fact.
most high schoolers do, you know? But the problem is, though, is that
In
she
Canada,
tried
but
to
not California.
use
Not
every
California. Not California. Not California. And consent does not mean that you're allowed to smoke tobacco products, use marijuana products, or drink alcohol. Lex was feeding Ren prohibited substances in the state of America, in the country of America. I'm saying he was either getting it from Canada, which was stated in the video somehow, but I think she took that part out. But also when he was of drinking age, or I don't even think he was of drinking age because they had alcohol in the Z house. He was never 21 in the Z house. So the entire time, not only was he getting alcohol for himself, but also for his underage girlfriend. And they also used to go to these little hotels where Ren used to invite some of her friends. One of them was definitely in the video. At minimum, one of them has been verified on video with Lex. All three of them enjoying their time with weed and alcohol. When you're 16, if you're under 21, you're not allowed to be around that stuff. Now, when you're 18, you mean they're going to let you get away with, you know what I'm saying, possession of marijuana. But if you're 16, you're possessing of marijuana, that's up in the air for the police officer. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you're 21, you're allowed to have all that. When you're 21, you're allowed to have all that. So even if he had a consensual relationship with an underage person, you know what I'm saying? It was all consensual and all that, and that is permissible, and he doesn't get caught out for that. What he can get caught out for is corruption of a minor because they're not old enough to even partake in those activities. So at minimum, that's corruption of a minor that is certified. And he even admitted that on his own video. If you cross-reference the facts that they both put out on their statements, it ties together. Without sexual, exactly, 16 without sexual contact. So he can't defend that he never did. She had stuff that was obvious. Exactly, it was obvious. They don't went out to dinner and everything. Noah J456 was there and even questioned the situation. Noah J456 questioned the situation. That makes me think like, oh, that's why Noah and TSP wasn't fucking with him to begin with. They already had questions. They already had their doubts. Yeah, that's literally all you can say. What else can you say besides, damn, what else? And mind you, whole time we was defending Lex. Like, you know what I'm saying, we wasn't really, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's getting shaky, baby. And now his number one supporter, his number one defender, his biggest fan, just got exposed for the same thing.
Diesel's chat and content commentary just like, I hate I have to listen to this. I can't believe his friend came
Hold
in.
up. Matter of fact, since this is that, we don't even have to. Let me pull it up in the background. Let me make sure. Because we can just go directly to FPS Diesel page, right? We don't even need to watch what's the name? FPS Diesel. He got 175,000 subscribers. What the hell? No, where can I find that at? Where can I find that at? It said this YouTuber, is that what it's called? This YouTuber called me a criminal monkey. That's crazy. Let me see if I can find that. Until then, let me play the video
Warned
for
him
y'all.
about me. that cope and seethe. You need to be careful of them. They're bad people.
Oh yeah, here it go. Got it right here. Got it right here. What that John say? 55 minutes.
With J45, having cheated on his wife is
Y'all can hear it.
like building an emotional rapport.
Y'all can hear it. I'm gonna let it play. Y'all can hear it.
With a 13-year-old in Ireland. What the fuck are you talking about? That's weird. Dude's like 21.
They're from Ireland?
I believe they were from Ireland, yeah. Somebody else can fact check me on that if they want.
Please fact check on
now
that
we
one.
in here. Now we
'Cause
really
there's
in
no way
here.
that a girl named
Yeah.
Alexandra
Right.
could probably be in
it's
Ireland.
like with the age gap,
Maybe
right?
Alex.
For the
Crazy, yeah, bro. Now we got control. Yeah. Hold up. She claims she didn't talk to the Z House for more than 5 minutes total. What about Coachella? Yeah, see, look, man, it's a whole lot, man. Anywhere that Reagan went where you have to be a certain age, she could jeopardize anybody. And if she personally filed a complaint with the FBI, that might have to be the case. So many witnesses are gonna have to be called in. Any type of contact that you had involving certain members where something potentially could have happened, they might have to get called in. They might be calling in 100 witnesses. Like I said, 2 years, bro. All the Z House members, you got to thoroughly investigate that. If this is the FBI, and then who knows if I don't even know if Lex is currently in America. If he is, they might have to extradite him to Canada or whatever. Like I'm saying, this is real deep. I'm looking at this like a federal case, international federal case.
age gap between Lex and Ren, so like 2.5 years, right? It's ridiculous to turn around and then use that same age gap argument to argue that Ren is a pedophile with the other people.
The
right?
fuck are you on about?
That's
The
just
2-year age
ridiculous.
gap.
A 2-year age
okay,
gap
well, thank you
between
for
Lex and
confirming
Ren.
that, Jake. So, essentially, a fucking high school style relationship with a 2-year age.
Yo, you know Lex was in the chat, man. Lex was in the chat. He probably was just watching like Scarlett. You supposed to be my lawyer.
Gap. Keep in mind though, they did meet.
This is Lex
when
lawyer.
he was 17 and she was
Defending
15.
this man.
They were both minors at that time.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
And they both started dating when they were 18 and 16. If that were the case that he was a fucking pedophile,
I'm not saying that.
Arrest every high school. Hey, no, I'm not. I know you're not saying that. I'm just trying to use my like the fucking logic and whatnot.
He trying
That's
to
in one
cope.
of my videos.
Trying to cope. Trying to cope.
If he was considered a fucking pedophile, arrest every fucking high schooler then.
That's a terrible defense.
Because I'm pretty sure there are seniors who dated a fucking junior, you know? You can't deny that.
Okay, so
you
then,
have seen it.
So then the question is,
in a junior, that could be 17 to 17, that could be 16 to 16. Like there's people who get skipped. You know what I'm saying? Like I was 17 when I graduated. You feel me? I was 14 as a freshman. So like if I'm 14 and you 16, you a junior. You already gonna be graduated by the time I'm a junior. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing weird with that. It's just that I got game. I was a cold young boy. You know what I'm saying? She was a junior. I got it. I'm saying that ain't, you know what I mean? But at the same time, seeing that we both underage, there's certain things that just can't happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or if we go out of our way to do certain things, now we have to take accountability for our actions. You know what I'm saying? If the police be like, oh, we got to take you back to your guardian or whatever, and then our guardian be like, no, we don't want nothing to do with him. Now I gotta, you know what I mean? Even if everything, even if all the contact and everything was legit, we both might be going down. She's 16, I'm 14, and neither one of our parents want anything to do with it. We both going down. What? That's literally how it happens. That's how people get thrown in the, you know what I'm saying? You think everybody is going through the system because, you know what I'm saying, people just couldn't take care of them? No, some people just out of control. They wanted to do their own thing. And then the legal system had to get involved. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why people were scared of cops and stuff like that. Because they know when cops come around, then they gotta do their job. But me, I know that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not gonna get into certain things. You know what I'm saying? Lex knew that he shouldn't have gotten into certain things, but he went out his way to find somebody that was cool with that. That was gonna keep his secret. It ain't
why is
long.
when Regan does it, Why
Is
why
he
is
actually
she
trying
in
to
the
justify
wrong
this?
then if
Yes,
it's
on
not an
God.
issue when Lex does it?
Yeah, there are some 18-year-olds and
What do
seniors
you
for
mean?
sure.
Like when Reagan does it as a fucking issue? Of course, it's a fucking issue. We're talking about a
No one talks
21-year-old
about alcohol. No, I
trying to
remember no
hook
one
up with a
mentioned. Let's also talk.
17-year-old. Don't you
Yeah,
think
see,
that's a
look,
little bit cuckoo?
exactly.
Because
See,
I'm pretty sure when somebody's 18, all right,
you see,
and somebody's 16,
peer
they're still
pressure.
pretty much in fucking school. Okay,
Yeah.
a
Okay.
senior
So if,
and
if
a fuck,
you if you
a senior
recall,
and a junior.
Lex and Ren had a conversation that they didn't want to publicly talk about the relationship until Ren was of age. Wouldn't that make it that Lex is aware that the age gap between the relationship could cause some unnecessary or difficult conversations to come up?
And that is grounds for grooming. That right there, I'm gonna let y'all hear it again. This right here is grounds for grooming. Because of what Lex said. Only because of what Lex said, this is grounds for grooming. The actions within themselves, it's a gray area. Now, this right here, this is context. This is basically a confession of like what his intent was. You know what I'm saying? When you have context and intent, you know what I'm saying? Here it go.
Ren had a conversation that they didn't want to publicly talk about the relationship until Ren was of age. Wouldn't that make it that Lex is aware that the age gap between the relationship could cause some unnecessary or difficult conversations to come up?
Which is called grooming. Which is why when the accusations come up, it's unnecessary or uncomfortable or difficult. You know what I'm saying? It causes a lot of confusion. Look at what's going on within the community. There's some people who are on the same side that's now going against each other. You know what I'm saying? The Lex defenders are going against each other. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lex defenders don't even know what's making him innocent. You know what I'm saying? If you go looking at your man, I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Lex is playing damage control in his comment section. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, why would he? Everybody's usually on his side for the most part. For the past like month, 4 weeks, almost 4.5, 5 weeks, everybody been on Lex's side. So you know what I'm saying? Actually, no, it's been an entire month. He dropped that on August 2nd, right? Something like that.
Well, let's be real here. The age gap, maybe, but he didn't actually consider that because if anything,
Exactly.
okay,
He didn't even answer the question.
we already used
Exactly.
this. It's a high school style relationship. It ain't nothing more than just a simple fucking high school style
If a judge
relationship,
hear this, they not rocking
like
with
most high
this.
schoolers
A
do.
judge is not supporting this.
But the problem is, though, is that she tried to use the fact that apparently she was being groomed by Lawrence, the 17-year-old that she cheated on. Well, yeah, you get the idea. The whole twist.
That wasn't a grooming situation. The whole reason why Ren and Lawrence supposedly had any type of contact is because of a third party. You know what I'm saying? So it was more than just one person. Like it wasn't Ren going out of her way to do that. It was really Ren either inviting a third party or a third party inviting Ren. Either way, it was two people involved with that situation. You know what I'm saying? So that was two minds. They wasn't really trying to hide it for real. It was like, all right, I'm gonna let it be known to at least somebody. Once you let somebody know, then that changes a whole lot because somebody else knows. Now you go to the next person to verify the information. If that information is verifiable and then you're saying the 17-year-old's parents was around you at the time that you were 20 years old, if they can confirm that you were 20 years old at that time and they understood that with full-minded well-being and all that and they brought you around, then you might get off on that. But based on what's being said, you know what I'm saying, this can be used against both parties, both against Ren and against Lex. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're trying to use it in their favor, it can also go against them. And you see that being represented by everybody that's talking about this, even themselves. You know what I'm saying?
She used Lawrence's argument to essentially blackmail Lex.
Lex was in Cali for 3 months at a time. Yeah, this right here, this is an essential thing. Ren don't never bring up that diary. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff about Ren with underage people is her own words, literally, in her own handwriting. You know what I'm saying? So, but Lex, he's always in America for 3 months at a time because he didn't have a visa. You know what I'm saying? Probably because he didn't even have an ID. He knew he had to get verification. And he also complained a lot about American customs about, either getting any type of legal documentation. So he went the illegal route and just got a fake ID and just used the fake ID for whatever he could. know what I'm saying? You can use a fake ID for only oh so much. When it comes time to try to get a house or an apartment or something, he had to use Ren's social security card. I mean, social security number. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like Lex really was never, you know what I'm saying, legally in America for real. He was kind of an alien. You know what I'm saying? If we're being honest, he just had a privilege. You know what I'm saying? America has, privilege for tourists or stuff like that, because they like when people come through or whatever. Colleges do the same thing. Even if you don't go to college, you can go there for a certain amount of time. And then after that, you know what I'm saying? Was he hiding something? Yeah. Ren said that, oh, matter of fact, not even Ren, but the whole Thailand thing. Apparently the trip in Thailand photos was not when Lex was actually in Thailand. It was a different time. The time that he said that he was in Thailand, he was really in Cali with Ren. And you know what I'm saying, there's actual screenshots and dates and times of it. You know what I'm saying? And her diary definitely did have admissions. Yeah, yeah, with 5 people. That's the only reason why Lex said anything. So yeah, Lex was definitely hiding a whole lot. Yeah, Lex was hiding a whole lot, and Ren was hiding a whole lot. But the only reason why I would say that Lex is in a worse situation is because one, he was already of age when he started this stuff. You know what I'm saying? When Ren started this stuff, she was, you know what I mean, underage. So that right there, her lawyers could be like, oh well, if she was groomed and psychologically this, that, and the third, like, you know what I'm saying, she got some legal leeway. As far as how everybody say, oh, the female always got a whole lot of, there's always a lot of doubts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's because of that. Now, when she was of age, now it's like, okay, even though it might be a psychological thing, that can also be used against you. So if you claim that as a minor, it psychologically affected you and you never took any action upon that, you know what I'm saying, or you never told anybody or nobody said anything, you know what I'm saying, that's either going to look worse on her or it's going to look worse on Lex, especially because Lex was in contact with Ren all of this time, even up to this day. They're still in contact. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, as far as everything with Ren, it's speculated with what she did as far as what we can ascertain. You know what I'm saying? She did something for sure. They she did something and she wrote it down. You know what I'm saying? Now, it, yes and no. Yes and no. That's the reason why I'm saying all this. It's hard to really pinpoint everything because it's a timeline from when she was, quote, a child to post. Now, here's my thing. Ren should be tried as an adult from the time of being 16. Because if you try her as an adult from the time of 16, it's a lot easier to, you know what I'm saying? Now it's already easy to chase her being an adult at the time of that time. But two, it will also give you more leverage to prosecute her because now she's not a juvenile. You're trying her as an adult. You know what I'm saying? So it would be easier for the case and it would be easier to present your situation. So even though it could hurt your case, as in, all right, you strictly want to chase her being an adult, it could hurt the case. So because now she can just either get off or Lex can get off because you didn't try her as a juvenile. You know what I'm saying? You completely lost the battle as far as trying her as an adult. But I feel like there's enough confessions and the presentation is put together enough to say that she was an adult and she was full-minded, well-being and all that, had full consciousness for decisions. Now this right here, I didn't read anything in the diary. I didn't read anything in the diary. What I will say is I'm referring to what Lex said about the diary. Take that how you may. You know what I'm saying, which is why I don't. That's another reason why it's so hard to even say anything about what not Lex, what Ren did or didn't do besides of the text. It's as far as like the text and the evidence that's cross-referenced, the stuff that's exactly the same. That's all I can really get them on. Everything else is like speculation, possibility. You gotta let the court handle that. Hopefully you get a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? Or just respond, make another video, you know what I'm saying? But every move, it's like chess, you know what I'm saying? If you're really innocent, every move has to be an innocent move. You know what I'm saying? But if you're guilty, it's gonna look spotty. You know what I'm saying? And Scarlett is a prime example. Scarlett is being a guinea pig. I hope Ren and Lex is watching Scarlett, because if they watch Scarlett downfall, then they know what not to do. And then they could either prove their point or they can get away with whatever they getting away with. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how it happens. You know what I'm saying? And I think that covers every single base in this. I hope it does. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of gray areas and a lot of different points. But I think basically what that little conversation that I had with, what was it, a little past 10 minutes, past 20 minutes, starting from here, or probably before this, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully that covers everything. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to use this to emphasize the points that we just made so that we can reiterate.
Because otherwise, I'm gonna like leak this shit about. I'm gonna say some false shit about you until you pay me like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
And that's the gray area that we were literally just talking about. We don't.
So
That's true.
okay.
Why?
So were you?
We know money was spent. We know money was given out, but we don't know why. We don't know if it was malicious or not. We don't know if Lex was trying to hide something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna try and repeat your argument here, right? So that way we're both on the same page. So Ren is using the fact that she's younger than Lex to
That's a fact.
blackmail Lex into being in the relationship and giving money to Ren.
And yeah, they both do. They both
Essentially,
do.
yeah.
They both do. Facts. That's
Okay,
both of their
yeah.
fantasies.
Does it not seem like Lex
Man,
might have
shout
a
out
bit
to
of a
the
pay
chat
pig
too, because
fetish?
this was just off the whim.
If he did, he would probably fucking confess it. But then again,
Really?
all those
Do
messages
you
that
think
came,
the guy
that
who's like
came-
an openly Christian creator is going to confess that he has such a degenerate fetish?
Exactly.
It would be bad for his brand.
Oh no, it would definitely be bad for his fucking brand. But he already said in his fucking video, he doesn't have a fucking pay pig fetish.
I could say
That's not what we talking about though. We talking about something completely different. It's more fetishes and kinks and fantasies. I don't even like saying those words, but literally it's those. You know what I'm saying? They have a lot of those. And it's confessed both in the videos and in the text messages. So the fact that Scarlett is trying to use it as a defense, it's like, no, that's incriminating. That's not a defense. That's evidence.
that I don't have a goblin fetish, but like I do.
I'm just confused
so-
on why she hasn't taken legal action yet.
The
Hold on. She reported Lex to the FBI. You know what I'm saying? The FBI always has to take their time and make sure they do everything. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you write a report, it's not like a charge going to come the next day. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen the very next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of this came out, what, like 2 months ago on Twitter? If all of this came out 2 months ago on Twitter, you're going to have to go through the process of reporting it to the authorities online. You can't call 911 and say, hello, yeah, I'm being groomed online. No, you have to report that to the FBI, the cyber department at that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why it takes so much time, because in America, you got to do things a certain way. And that's actually what Lex doesn't like this whole entire time. Lex doesn't like anything like that. She exactly says she got by Lawrence, and then it sends out that they made. Oh, yeah, and it's crazy. There's multiple times where Ren says stuff like this. Ren said, as far as the choking incident, and Lex saying it was a staged video, it was a staged video. It was one of them OnlyFans types videos. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna go down that route, the BDSM stuff. That's what it's called, BDSM. They have a BDSM fantasy. That's literally what it is, BDSM, and then stuff on top of that. But if you know what like gimps and all of that stuff is with the black laces and all that, that's what they're into. That's what they like. With the mouth gags and all that, that's what they into. The chokers. Imagine that. That's them. That's the Hello Kitty girl, and that's the basement streamer.
fuck is that?
Ren and MrTLexify.
Okay, now I'm
The
even
BDSM
confused. I
stuff.
don't want to fucking wonder. Out of respect.
right, but
Out of respect,
to be
it's
honest,
crazy.
I do think we're a bit on the same page about both these people being shit, right? Here's where it got interesting for us, right? Because
One of them fucked up. The other one also fucked up. Majorly. Big time.
because we hopped into that space because Lex quote tweeted you. We saw that you were doing a
Mhm.
space, right? Now,
Mhm.
I'll calmly restate the point that I went on you hard about yesterday or the day before or whatever. So you got those screenshots from another source, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So you didn't talk to the ex-wife of Noah J45 directly.
I have not. But to be fair, though,
To
he
be
also
fair,
didn't talk to Noah J456 ex-wife about it, as far as I'm aware. So if anything, okay, you're
Oh.
blaming the messenger for not doing anything.
That is what
When
a
you should be
journalist is. You're
blaming-
sharing news, and you got it wrong. That
right?
was an allegation.
Okay, and you think I'm a fucking journalist, though? Do you?
You're conducting journalism. If people call me, I specifically call myself a publicist because I don't want people to call me a journalist. I publicize things that are already out there. If you send me something, I might expose you for the fact that you sent me something because that's my personal DM. If you send me something about somebody else and you say that you want to remain anonymous, I'm gonna expose the fact that you trying to get me to expose somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is what should have happened and what is happening to Scarlett. Basically, everything that's happening to Scarlett, if you try to do that with me, this is what's going to happen to you. I'm saying, prime example. And I'm glad Scarlett didn't send me stuff. You know what I'm saying? The only people that ever send me stuff in my email, Captain Farkles, is about his stuff. You know what I'm saying? I still got to do a promotion for his joint. I got to do a promotional video for his. Captain Farkles, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Captain Farkles. He sent me stuff about, real stuff, like stuff that he's doing. Elotistic. He sent me an email, pertaining songs and beats and stuff like that. Like, we doing work together. There's plenty of creators that send me emails. There have been fans that send me emails about stories that I covered. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I already covered. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to be called a journalist, then don't do journalism type stuff. Don't try to be scummy and do what you see in the news. You know what I'm saying? Conduct it with what you really feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then do it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no lawyer, but I do know the law. Ain't nobody, no cop is gonna be able to come to me, no agent's gonna be able to come to me and be like, well, you didn't know. No. I know exactly how they're coming. They're gonna talk to me like I know what I'm talking about, like I knew what I'm doing. They're gonna, yes, I know. Because it's true. And I talk about it online too. Yes. Yes, for sure. I'm saying, so the fact that he thinks, oh, I only got 500 subscribers. Nobody's gonna see this. Damn, this shit got 40,000 views. This got 50,000 views. This got 4,000. You know what I'm saying, it's like people see it. Those are real people. I used to think that the numbers were fake too, but those is actual people watching the videos. I didn't know that. Those are actual people watching them videos, man. Those real people. I'm saying, so you gotta be mindful of that. Just when you're being on the internet, you gotta be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, here go to the not even the defense, but really something to put a nail in that coffin.
You think I'm a
Okay,
journalist?
you
also,
put,
by
you
the way,
put
just
out
one more thing
commentary
about
drama content.
You put out
let me just say
commentary
this
drama
though,
content.
before
Exactly.
we fucking resume real quick.
Exactly.
But I do have like a stutter problem, so of course I have to say
So when
swear
they
words
start
to kind
dating,
of
I
like
think it was
cure
like
stuff.
2015,
stutter, so,
2016.
Not sure about those community guidelines on the other hand, but yeah, you get the idea.
So always
swear,
be.
I
But
don't care.
honestly, I can't
Or sorry, because
exactly
Lex made a video.
confirm, you know, nor deny that Noah's ex-wife wanted those
That's
fucking
crazy.
pictures.
He got what he
Again,
asked for,
you have
right?
to talk to Lord
Lex got what he
Parsival
asked
about
for.
that.
Oh,
'Cause,
he said, well,
okay,
boggle me.
I may be fucking sharing them, but that's the messenger, you know?
That's
A
crazy.
middleman, essentially.
What? No.
His ex-wife wanted, you know, nor did I. Honestly, I can't exactly confirm, you know, nor deny that Noah's ex-wife wanted those fucking pictures. Again, you have to talk.
What? You can't confirm nor deny that Noah's ex-wife wanted screenshots of her DM to be out. What? Like, where is the
to
people
Lord
don't think
Parsival about that. Because,
that's
okay,
not a defense,
I may
bro.
be fucking sharing them, but that's the messenger, you know?
No,
A
no, it's not, bro. It's not, bro. It'd be different if that was your direct contact and you got permission to put that out. You know what I'm saying? That's what the messenger is. Here, this is my business, but I want you to publicize that. If you send me something that is your business and you want me to publicize it, I might conduct an interview with you first to make sure that you want that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because you might not even know that you don't want that out there. I'm gonna let you know what the effects may or may not be, even if I hide your name. It's like, listen, bro, you do realize that the internet is undefeated, right? Somebody can easily just recognize the messages, just easily. You know what I'm saying? And then after one truth comes out, you just insinuate the rest. You put the timeline together. You create a good enough narrative. You might crack under pressure and then tell everybody the truth. That's what always happens. Either that or you're going to wind up slipping up. It's what happened with Scarlett. He slipped up. He tried to defend himself, right? Mind you, he was blocking people. He playing damage control. I'm saying, but he still had his channel up and he trying to defend himself. doing an interview. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the main channel, but FPS Diesel is a pretty big YouTuber, right? You know what I'm saying? So
Middleman, essentially.
not a middleman.
That don't make me, you know, how could I say this? Evil as fuck.
You don't
Hearing
think you
this
have
guy
any
is making my brain
responsibility to
hurt.
share
Exactly.
information that is correct online and not add false information to a narrative that's already complicated?
Can you repeat that again?
You don't feel you have any responsibility
a
to share
fact.
information that
Never
could be
forget
correct in a complicated story?
something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Let me be honest. No, I don't think so. There are more other fucking journalists who do the exact same fucking
so
shit.
when I correct
Keemstar's one of them.
when I correct you,
Keemstar is a bad example. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why he get away with his stuff is because he's a large YouTuber. And back then when he first started doing it, people wasn't sending out cease and desist and all kind of stuff. They was handling that on the internet. They beef was handled differently. You know what I'm saying? But it's a different time. You can't just do that no more. YouTube got regulations and guidelines now. You know what I'm saying?
on that tweet, is that not my responsibility then to do that to you? To correct you because you got something wrong?
And what would that wrong be exactly? Posting the
What?
pictures? Was that you? Because I'm pretty sure it was somebody else who fucking posted about it.
But didn't Scarlett just admit to being the first person to publicize? He said he was the first person to post the pictures. Like 45 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, Scarlett said he was the first person to post the pictures of Noah J 456's ex-wife screenshots. Like, you know what I'm saying, her DM. Scarlett posted that and Lex reposted it. And then, you know what I'm saying, he showed up and gave Scarlett all kind of clout and everything. That's why we got here. What do you like? Why is Scarlett trying to act like he was bragging about it here on our channel? He was bragging about it. I don't know if he said it on camera, but I know he said it in the comment section. And I know I got live chat replay.
Nani, can I get the tweet? I'm blocked by you, so I can't pull it up directly.
Hold on, I can actually pull it out for you real quick.
Oh,
Alright,
I
where
thought
is
he was
it?
asking
Okay,
if they dated in
highlights.
2015 or 2016.
Oh,
Nah, they
he's
ain't break up
using
in
incognito
2016.
mode.
But that's when they started dating
Alright, here we
around
go.
that time.
These are the exact tweets. Keep in mind, though, I said source.
Come on.
Okay.
I never said I was the primary source. Okay?
So, with this, right? With this, I'm going to read out how you worded the tweet.